Hey guys, J-Man here for another comic book review. Today we're looking at Marc Miller's Nemesis Reloaded. I got a few copies, but I got two different covers. This comic, I would have reviewed it on Wednesday, but I didn't own it on Wednesday. The reason I didn't own it on Wednesday is that sadly I am not a Marc Miller fan. I like Red Sun, Superman. That's it. Kick-Ass I thought was okay. I preferred the movie. Wanted, I did not like that comic at all. The movie's like okay, it's not the comic. The movie is not the comic, but I did not like the comic. I don't care about Civil War. What else has he done? I don't know. So I'm not, Nemesis, I didn't read the first Nemesis, the first 4 issues. I've read them now, but I did not read them when they came out. This came out, don't care. Just didn't pick it up. I don't know why this happens sometimes. I thought, what the hell? Let me try. This looks cool, right? He looked kind of a cool character. The premise is that Nemesis, at least the first Nemesis, I don't know if this is the same Nemesis or not. That's a little bit of a discussion, I suppose. The premise is that he is basically Batman, but he's a villain. So I think the tagline was if Batman was the Joker or something like that. Marc wanted it to say if Batman was the C word, which I won't say, but they're like, nah, just go with Joker. So I read this and I really liked it a lot. We're going to review this comic based on my space system. The space system reviews comics based on themselves and their peers. So this will be compared to Nemesis, the first book, first 4. There's only 4 issues of the original Nemesis, and I have them on digital, so I read them all. I'm not going to talk about that, although I really like that a lot. So I read this first, then I went back and read those based on this. So the way space works is that it's story, pacing, artistry, characters, enjoyment. Each one of those categories gets a score between 0 for bad, 2 for amazing, 1 for good. If you get a 1 in every category, you get a 5 out of 10, right? 5 out of 10 comics means they're good. 5 or 6 means it's good. 7 or 8 means it's great. 9 or 10 means it's super, fantastic. If I give a score of perfect in a category, so if I give the artistry of this comic a perfect score of 2 out of 2, that does not mean I'm saying the artist on this book, although it's Jorge Jimenez, who is awesome, but I'm not saying that Jimenez is better than Jack Kirby or something, or Alex Ross. Or if I give the storyline a 2 out of 2, I'm not saying the story is better than V for Vendetta or Watchmen or something. That's not how my system works. I'm grading this against itself. You are buying Nemesis based on these names, based on the premise. How well does this deliver to you, the customer, for your $3.99 US? How well does this deliver for you on a score of 10? That's how I base these as much as I possibly can. For the storyline of Nemesis, I'm giving this friggin' 2 out of 2. I mean, look, I know the concept, this is Reloaded, so we know what it is. It's a villain, right? But the story in this plays out very well. So he likes to mess with the police, right? And I just today read the 4 original. So I read this, then I went and read the other 4. So I hope I'm not getting them confused, because I just read 5 comics in on my lunch break. Yeah, he's a bad guy, right? And he just wants to destroy and maim and kill and whatever. In the first one, he's after the cops. So it looks like he's doing some sort of big plan here again. But the way that this unfolds is really cool, because I don't want to do too much spoilers really, but just how he sets everything up was really awesome in this comic. Sets stuff up with these gang leaders in the beginning, which is really cool. Super violent and bloody, so be warned on that. Everyone knows that I'm a kind of a gore hound. I love Terrifier 2, and I like, Friday the 13th. I like these horror movies, Saw and all that. So I like these movies. So I'm not nervous about gore or violence. And there is a lot of violence in this. And Nemesis is a villain. Let's not forget that he is a villain. This is a comic based on a villain. The reason why I didn't get the first Nemesis was for that reason. I was like, I don't care about the villains being the head of the comics. But then when I read this and went back, I realized, well, there are good guys in it, and they're pretty good too. He's not saying that he wasn't making it, Marc wasn't making it like this guy's obviously the best and everyone else sucks. It's like, no, there's other good characters too, which we're going to get to characters momentarily. 2 out of 2 for story. I really love this story a lot. Pacing, 2 out of 2. This is a very fast-paced book. A lot of good action starts. And come on, this is lazy. Lazy. I hate that. They could have made that a panel, right? That's really lazy. I'll get to artistry in a minute. But yeah, 2 out of 2 for the pacing, man. It's killer. Lots of fast-paced action, lots of story going on quickly. There's good action bits here. Great. We'll get to the art in a minute, but that's a great page. Yeah, so good. Artistry, I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 2. I'm just joking. I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 2. The reason I'm giving it a 2 out of 2 because it just looks good. Again, I mean, I don't know. I know I just showed you that page, which is a cheat page. I hate that. But the rest of this book is pretty killer. Nice, good blood splatter effects here. Guy getting cut in half. That's pretty damn good. Wow, check this out. Boom. Oh, yeah. But yeah, this really fits this style. And look at the way that they do Nemesis' face. Like right here. Very good details. I'm very impressed. Obviously, Jimenez is awesome anyways, but I don't know. I really like this. I think this is really well done. Like, this is a nice double right there. For characters, I'm gonna have to give it a 1 out of 2. I can't give it the full. I really, really like Nemesis. This is a problem with, usually in modern comics, with number 1s. Usually they introduce your one character and that's it. And I know people are saying, well, what else do you want for your number 1, right? Well, there's a lot of other number 1s, particularly Silver, Bronze, where they'd come out, even Golden Age. Well, I guess Golden Age, not really, but Silver and Bronze, you'd have a comic come in and there'd be a villain as well. You'd get introduced to everything. You'd get both characters in one. You kind of really didn't get that here. This is focusing on Nemesis, and Nemesis is a very, very good character, very interesting character. So I'm still giving it a 1. A 1 means it's good. I liked the characters. We just have to see where this progresses. Issue 2, if it continues on trend, should be like a 1.5 for characters. By the time you get to issue 3, should be a full 2 out of 2 on characters. For enjoyment, the enjoyment factor, I'm giving it a perfect score of 2 out of 2. I'm going to give this comic a 9 out of 10. I really am surprised. Now, I may be grading this higher, and I am very strict, and I know I gave Spawn comic 10 the other day, Gunslinger, but I'm very, very strict on comics. Very few get 9s and 10s if you go back. I will give 8s. But if something is really cool, I'll give it a 10. And again, if I'm giving this a 9 out of 10, I'm not saying this is almost as good as Watchmen. These are different things. Watchmen is a different style of way of deconstructing superheroes. It's its own story. This is about a villain, so this is a completely different thing, really. But I feel that this fits. I feel that if you buy this comic, you're getting a 9 out of 10. Some people might say that's a bit high. If you think it's high, let me know. I got to tell you, just because I had zero, like we're not talking 0 interest. We're talking like negative interest. It's like, not only did I not care, I just like, I don't even want to read this. I don't know what happened. This happens to me sometimes in my life where I'm like, yeah, Nemesis is trash. I don't care. Mark Miller, forget it. I don't know. And then I woke up. I woke up Thursday morning, and I thought, oh, maybe I should have taken that Nemesis. I don't know why. It's just so random. I don't know why. And then I thought, I better call my shop. So I called my shop quickly. I said, listen, you need to put Nemesis on my pull, like right now. He's like, yeah, I got it for you. So then that was Thursday. And I thought, no, I got to go pick this up. So I came Friday. So today's Friday when I'm recording this. I went quickly and grabbed this. So I am very happy that I did. I'm definitely sold on this concept. I would, again, I'm not an expert. So 9 out of 10, that's my point, my score. For the rest of what I'm about to say, I'm not an expert. So you really can't take my opinion super seriously, because I've not read all of Marc's work, okay? I've only read those couple of things that I just mentioned. I didn't care about Civil War. I didn't even read Civil War. I think he did that. I like Red Sun because I'm a Superman guy and I just like different takes on Superman. I thought that was kind of cool. But this, to me, Nemesis, and the first 4 issues, the original Nemesis, I don't know, maybe this is his masterpiece for me. Like, it's just really well done, in my opinion. Some people do not like this kind of style of gritty violence, you know. But again, This isn't like Old Man Logan, which I really hated. He's not messing with established characters. This is his own creation as far as I know. So this is a new character. New characters doing different things, you know, kind of breaking the genre, or like, you know, just doing something outside the box. That is totally cool. If you turn Superman into a serial killer, that's not cool. I'm not saying he did that. I'm just saying as an example. It's like, oh, let's do a spin on Superman. He's a serial killer and it's Superman. No, this is Batman as a killer, right? But it's not Batman. It is not Bruce Wayne. It is a different person, different character, brand new, different costume, right? That is totally acceptable and totally fine. And I think this was like really done well. They were saying there might be a movie or something. Wow, that'd be one movie to watch for me. But anyways, guys, let me know. Please let me know what you thought of Nemesis. I'm really sorry I even got late to this, but I was going to never get to it, so better late than never. All right, guys, until next time.